Jam channel is now available at your fingertips 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. With over 2 decades of electrifying content.
And here's a big jump. Nice.
Absolutely free.
Awesome move, look at that. And he goes sideways.
From epic old school content.
Unbelievable.
All the way up to today.
There is extreme air. And
the Monster Jam channel is available on your favorite streaming platforms.
how exciting is this?
Unlimited access to stream hundreds of hours.
That's what we were looking for. Oh my God. Welcome to prime time.
All Monster Jam. All the time. Directly to you.
Perfect.
Anytime. Anywhere.
That's what you want to see.
This is Monster Jam. Available now. Upgrade your Monster Jam event with a VIP experience. Make a memory that will last with a personalized note on the Monster Jam video board. Visit meltexperiences.com or scan the QR code for more details.
Hey Monster Jam fans!
Get exclusive behind-the-scenes access, driver updates, and epic event alerts.
Become a Monster Jam insider today.
Join the Monster Jam family.
Sign up at monsterjam.com.
They're here, guys. They're here. Come on, they're here. They're here. What is it? Just give me a second.
Just open the box. It's not that hard.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Ooh, right? I like those.
Those are nice.
See clearly, drive boldly with the Zenni Monster Jam collection. Zenni Optical. Eyewear for everyone. Pretty sick. These are mine.
It works.
I run Lucas Oil.
It doesn't matter if you're on the water,
Driving to work,
Or competing in a sold-out stadium.
Lucas Oil products will help you get the most out of your vehicle.
Monster Jam has run Lucas Oil in and on our trucks for over 10 years.
we wouldn't run anything else.
Lucas Oil, the official oil of Monster Jam.
This is Monster Jam Replay. Every race, every flip, every freestyle moment. The best of the arena series where the action never stops. It's all the Monster Jam you crave with zero downtime. The biggest trucks, supercharged and unleashed. This is Monster Jam Replay. Watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Monster Jam channel.
Heck no. Money can't buy happiness. Everyone knows that. But it can get you a professional-grade air grinder, along with every other tool you need to rebuild that motorcycle. And when you fire that baby up, it'll make you so happy you'll have rays of sunshine blowing out your tailpipe. Northern Tool and Equipment. Get serious.
Bubba
Buffalo, I do want to draw your attention to the BKT overall event leaderboard right now as we get ready to get back into all the Monster Jam packed action with our FMX riders. So you can see Team Zombie currently in the lead with 15 points. You got 2 points behind Team Gravedigger with 13. Rounding out your top 3, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit with 11 points going into our 2 FMX competitions. Now, I always say this, but this is where everything on that leaderboard can change, and we've seen it time and time again, because now the power is in the hands of our talented FMX riders. We got the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition as well as the Best Trick Competition. We'll talk you through all the logistics of that in just a little bit, but behind the scenes, I know David Mila, our incredible pit reporter, has been working to kind of give us the update on what's been happening with the entirety of the fleet. So David, what's the word on the street right now?
That's right, Christina, it's time for your Northern Tool and Equipment Pit Report. I'm back here in the pits, and right now the focus is on El Toro Loco. This is a transmission issue that they've been dealing with. Right now, I just wanted to show you an old transmission, exactly what that would look like. And these guys are hard at work right now, getting it done within that transmission. Now, Fernando was talking to me about feeling a little bit of slippage, and the best way to describe it, for those that don't know, a transmission is essentially making, the engine's making all that big power, but the transmission is what transfers all of that power down to the tires. And when Fernando notices a hesitation or a little bit of a slippage, it's almost as if like you're trying to run in socks on hardwood floor. Your legs are working perfectly fine, but you're not getting that solid grip that you want in order to push forward. So that's what a slipping transmission feels like, specifically with a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. Fernando and the rest of the drivers are pushing these machines to the limits, which is why, especially during two wheels, you're gonna have transmission issues. So right now, the main focus within the transmission was the fluid pressure, internal clutches, and of course, making sure that everything is locked in tight. But once it's grabbing properly, this truck is gonna be able to put every bit of horsepower straight to the dirt. So I'm gonna be talking to the rest of these guys, making sure that he's good for freestyle, but that's why Freestyle Mania is the best, because FMX is about to hit the track. These guys have a little bit extra time in order to get this ready to go, but I have a good feeling they have some of the best people in the business. They're going to get El Toro Loco right and on the track.
David, that was incredible. Thank you so much for that solid update. You know, we're going to keep up to date with you with Monster Jam, all the action that's happening with El Toro Loco. So thank you guys so much for your hard work, our UNOH technicians, our crew chiefs behind the scenes, and of course David Mila for giving us the inside scoop. Before we jump into the action though, I do want to remind you guys of our fundraising efforts with St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. I said this earlier that I really wanted to hit close to $14,000, and we are now close to $15,000. We're about $200 away right now from hitting $15,000. And Buffalo, I think we can do it, all right? So scan the QR code. You can see we got a couple more teams now on the leaderboard. Remember, 100% of these proceeds goes back to combat pediatric cancer, and if the families of St. Jude never receive a bill for anything, for treatment, for housing, for travel, anything, all right? So thank you guys so much. We turn to our Monster Jam family for this help, and you have been nothing but amazing all season long, and we still have a good chunk of our season left, so this is only the start. So if we continue on this momentum, we are going to continue to raise maybe even $100,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. Thank you guys so much for your generous donations.
I'm a father, an uncle,
A daughter.
A husband.
And I'm a Monster Jam driver.
whether it's at home
Or right here.
With all of you. Family, means, everything.
That's why Monster Jam supports
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Because St. Jude supports families.
St. Jude gives families hope.
And families never receive a bill from St. Jude.
So they can focus.
On helping their child live.
So come on.
Come on, Monster Jam family.
Just $1 can help save more lives.
The biggest Monster Jam event of the year, Monster Jam World Finals, is returning to Salt Lake City in 2026.
Racing has been on fire.
The best trucks, the best drivers, all in one place.
At the biggest festival-style pit party of the year.
Plus, the biggest 4th of July fireworks display in Salt Lake City.
Don't miss the red, white, and wow-worthy moments.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's that wow factor.
We can't wait to see you there.
That's what we were looking for.
Repeat. School's in session with Monster Jam Crash Course. Launch Monster Mud Dalmatian into a bounce. Ricochet into a rack. Rapid repair into snap. Blast Zombie into big air. Smash. Bash. Repair. Put Classroom Crusher to the test. It's good. Go from bust to busted. Then buff it out. Adjust the ramp and go for the tower. Bring it tumbling down. Monster Jam Smash and Bash Crash Course. Out now.
Buffalo! Welcome back to the second half of Monster Jam. We're going to take it into high gear right now as promised. Our FMX superstars are ready for their turn here on the track. We have 8 of the most talented riders, not only nationally, but internationally. And they are right here at Freestyle Mania, ready to compete in the best upright trick competition and the best trick competition. Now we're gonna give them an opportunity to do 2 practice jumps to get a feel for their bikes, make sure that those bikes are finely tuned in, get a feel for the track, the dirt, and of course that takeoff ramp. You can see them lining up and getting ready to go, so let's meet them. It's TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. AJ Roseportal, Team El Toro Loco. The Black and Green Wrecking Machine, Noah Bakken, Great Digger. It's Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Classroom Crusher, Drew Slough. Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. And last but not least, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. These competitors will have one more practice jump to get a feel for this dirt before they compete in their 2 phases of the competition. So Buffalo, if you're having a good time, I need you to get loud when they take to the track and take to the sky. Some heel clicker action right there by Noah Bakken. With the layout, Chandler Hyder. Nice whip, courtesy of Drew Slough. Let's see, Cam Sepulveda coming down the ramp right now. Getting the KOD done. And the silly salmon, courtesy of Scott Murray.
Here we go, Buffalo! And it's time for the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania. These 8 riders are gonna hit the track for the best trick competition. Anything goes in this competition except for backflips. We'll save that for a little bit later on. Judgeszone.com, the power is in your hands. 20 seconds at the end of each jump. You're gonna have the time to affect and pick whoever you want to take away some hardware today. Now let's get the energy going. Buffalo, are you ready for the FMX Upright Trick Competition?
Let's rock and roll with our first competitor hot out the gate. It's Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Scott Murray is our veteran competitor here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. He got his start with us back in 2003, and he's been proving every single week that age is just a number.
Scotty Shark, do, Scotty Shark, do, Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds, Buffalo.
Let us know what you guys thought of that one. The KOD, hands on the handlebars. He tucks his head under, goes into the handstand. The bike drops in a vertical position. Solid way to kick off the best upright trick competition. Let's see what you guys thought at Judgeszone.com. Scores are locked in. A 7.876, 7.876. That'll be the score to beat here in the best upright trick competition. Coming up next, celebrating 25 years of that crazy bull, it's AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. He took the win earlier today. Can he do it again? He hails from Lakeville, Illinois. We're actually going to be in Illinois next week, so keep up to date with us on YouTube and all social media platforms. Put your hands together for AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. Getting wild, getting crazy with that one. Take a look at that super glue glued to the action replay. That's what's called the holy grab. So as he takes off from the ramp, you notice his hands are on the handlebars. He fully releases, goes into a nice wingspan, lets go of that bike completely. Kind of in that Superman-like positioning. Let's see what you guys thought of that one. AJ's kind of saying, so-so. Not sure if he was feeling it, but let's see how it was reflected in the scores. Scores are locked in, so let's jump to the top of the leaderboard. At 8.568, he does jump to that top of the leaderboard. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Coming up next, can you dig it? It's TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Digatron. TJ Tiffany hails from Orlando, Florida. One of our long-tenured veterans here when it comes to Monster Jam. Got his start back in 2011 with us. And he's not only one of our national drivers, but our international riders as well.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. We got Tony Oates, the driver of JCB Digatron, up here in the stands, watching from up top. Normally you're in the back. We never really know what you're saying, but you're always saying something. So what'd you think?
That's a rock solid right there that TJ did. He's one of the craziest guys that we have out here. We actually had to stop by the insane asylum earlier to drag his butt out here tonight. But guys, we got a lot of good competitors coming up next. We're going to have to wait and see what happens here.
All right, and with that, let's see how it's reflected in the scores. Score to beat El Toro Loco, 8.568. The score for JCB Digatron is 8.393. Solid score, good enough to put him currently in second place here in the best upright trick competition. Up next, the black and green wrecking machine, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Noah Bakken made his debut with us here at Monster Jam in 2025. And he has proven himself a really strong competitor here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Let's see what he has in store.
Let them really hear you, Buffalo. Get loud for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Now let's get those scores in at judgeszone.com.
His signature heel clicker cliffhanger, a combination move that he came up with alongside Weston Anderson. It's done well for him in the past. Let's see how it does here in Buffalo for all of you fans. Score to beat is El Toro Loco, 8.568. The score for Gravedigger is 9.092. 9.092. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Coming up next, the coolest kid in class, it's Drew Slough, Team Classroom Crusher. Team Classroom Crusher, the youngest team here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. From Eagle, Colorado, coming down that ramp.
Buffalo, get loud. Wow. For Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Okay, you can see his teammate Chucky was saying 10s. But it's up to you fans. So go ahead and give it to us. What's your score?
with the Cordova. That showcases not only agility, flexibility, and youth, because that is a very difficult move to pull off. And as he's soaring through the air, you can actually take a beautiful picture because he's able to maintain that 8.562. Third place currently for Team Classroom Crusher. Three more competitors remain in the Best Upright Trick competition. Here to add a little sparkle to the track, it's Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Cam Sepulveda, hailing from Daytona, Florida. He made his Monster Jam debut a few years ago, 2024. This season, he's been piloting that Yamaha YZ250 two-stroke bike.
Come on, Monster Jam fans, that was Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Oh my goodness, is that a Sparkle Smash sticker? All right, Kylie, after the event, you gotta tell me where I can get one of those. But for now, let's cast those scores.
All right, we got the KOD, courtesy of Cam Sepulveda. Essentially that handstand while holding on to the handlebars, tucks his head underneath his body, and then extends his back legs. 7.572. 7.572 for Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Coming up next, he's a Guinness Book of World Record holder. It's Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. You hear the roar of that Kawasaki 450 bike as he gets ready to showcase what he can do here in the Best Upright Trick competition. Come on, Buffalo, let him hear you.
Monster Jam fans, you see that smile on his teammate's face, Brianna Mahan? That was Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. There it is again, one more time, if you need to figure out how you want to score that at judgeszone.com.
So Taylor, we normally see those whips with both feet on the pedals. He actually released one of his legs from the pedals while he was doing that awesome whip. Body and bike move as one with this particular trick, and he added that extra creativity and flair by releasing that leg. So let's see how that translates into scores for Greg Duffy. Scores are locked in. The score for Ringling Bailey Circuit is 9.083, 9.083. Second place currently for Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. One competitor remains in the Best Upright Trick competition. You guys know what to do when that music comes on. Get those zombie arms moving for Chandler Hyder. Zombie. An adrenaline junkie by trade. If he's not soaring through the air on an FMX bike, he's soaring through the air by jumping out of the planes.
Make some noise for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Yeah, here's those zombie arms, Brandon. Now let's get those zombie scores, everybody. You know where to go and you know what to do.
All right, Taylor, so in true zombie form, that one is actually called the dead body. He keeps his hands on the handlebars, tucks his knees to his chest, shoots both of the legs out over the handlebars, kind of lays back a little bit, and then brings his legs back into his stomach. An 8.161 for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. That means your winner, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger.
Getting it done, and Noah Bakken putting up some valuable points for Team Gravedigger. I got Weston over here going to get his thoughts on what Noah just pulled off. Go big or go home, they said.
Absolutely. You know, Noah, every time he comes out here and hits this track, he rides that dirt bike with his heart on his sleeve for Team Gravedigger and for you fans. So that win right there was not only for me, it was for all of y'all filling those seats tonight. Thank you, Noah. You're awesome, dude. Keep it up, man.
Now let's check out exactly where that leaves Team Gravedigger on the big leaderboard, and that is in first place right after Noah's efforts, 21 points, two-way tie between Ringling, Bailey, Circuit, and Zombie with 18, El Toro Loco with 16 and 4th, Classroom Crusher 12, JCB Digatron Megalodon with 9, Sparkle Smash with 5.
Take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard. David, explain to us what we're looking at.
Yep, with that right there, we got the overall event leaderboard, Team Gravedigger at 21, and that Gravedigger is in the lead right now. But what do you say, Buffalo? Do you want to see some more? I said Buffalo! We want some more! We want some more! Let's get right to it. This is the best trick competition for the FMX portion. Anything goes. Front flips, back flips, one wheels, two wheels. These guys are going to get crazy on the track. They need you on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds after each jump. So here we go. Let's get the energy going right now in the arena. Are you ready for the FMX Best Trick Competition?
And we're going to kick things off with Drew Slough, Team Classroom Crusher. Let's see what he has in store. He's been looking for his first win of the 2026 season. Could this be the night it happens?
Monster Jam fans, there you have it. Your first backflip here tonight. Compliments of Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Lock in those scores. And Christina, it wasn't a normal backflip. There was a slight rotation on that backflip. Compliments again of Drew Slough.
That's right, Taylor. Anytime he does that variation on the backflip, he's actually doing a slight whip in the air as well as he's doing that rotation. Let's see how that translates into scores for our first competitor. 8.692. 8.692. That's going to be the score to beat in the best trick competition. Coming up next, he just won the best upright trick competition. Can he go 2 for 2? It's Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Hailing from Brooks, Minnesota, piloting that Yamaha 450 this season, which has been serving him well.
Put those hands together for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. And now let's put those scores together. You know where to go and you know what to do.
A nice textbook backflip right there. Nice and smooth throughout that rotation in the air. Scores are locked in, so let us know what you guys thought of Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Score to beat is an 8.692. The score for Gravedigger is 8.784. New leader, new score to beat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Greg Duffy got his start riding professionally in 2018. His Monster Jam debut, though, has been in 2023. Let's see, Buffalo, what does he have in store?
Brianna, he landed it, yep. You can see she was on the edge of her seat. What about you fans? Let them hear you. And then let's get those scores in.
We got the heel clicker flip right there. Does the rotation, so you see the backflip happen, and then you actually see him click his heels together in the front of that FMX bike. Impressive stuff, showcasing a lot of talent and skill right there. But it doesn't matter what I think, it matters what you guys think. Score to beat is Gravedigger with an 8.784. The score for Ringling Bailey Circuit is a 9.209. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Coming up next, ready to take a bite out of the competition, Scott Murray, Megalodon. Scott Murray behind the wheel of the Yamaha YZ450F. That bike has a lot of reliability and really takes a bit of a beating anytime he takes to the track because he's an aggressive rider here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. He's been undefeated in this competition. Can he maintain that?
Whoa! Come on, get loud for Scott Murray, Megalodon. It looks like Michaela Telechka was holding her breath on that one, rightfully so. That's the trick that has kept him undefeated until this point. Maybe it changes. Let's find out what the scores are.
Taylor, there is always just so much power in that KOD flip, which is why he's been undefeated. But let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. Ringling Bailey Circuit is a score to beat with a 9.209. The score for Megalodon is 9.691. 9.691. With that, Scott Murray swims his way back up to the top of the leaderboard. Coming up next, hailing from Orlando, Florida, it's TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Digatron. A talented rider, he got his start in Supercross, transitioned into FMX in 2011, joined us here at Monster Jam and never looks back. His amazing career has taken him quite literally all over the world. He's competed in places like Australia, South Africa, and so much more.
Put those hands together for TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. Yeah, that's right. Show them what's up. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
TJ Tiffany with the knack flip. You can see on that super glue to the action replay, does the rotation, releases his back leg, kind of twists his hips a little bit while he's in the air before bringing them back to center and finishing that rotation. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in and coming in on the video board right now for TJ Tiffany Team JCB Digatron, 8.006. That's going to put him currently in 5th place in this phase of the competition. Ready to get wild, ready to get crazy. It's AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. Ian Fernando Martinez took the BKT Over 11 Championship win last night, looking to hold on to that trophy once again tonight. Can they do it? AJ's part of all of this. Let's see what he has up his sleeve.
Monster Jam fans, put your horns up and get loud for AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. Not just any backflip, a no-handed backflip.
And Taylor, when it comes to those no-handed backflips, he really has to make sure that his feet are properly hooked onto the pedals and that he's actually using his core and his thigh strength to hold on to that bike. All right, scores are locked in. Let's take it up to the video board. At 8.198, so 5th place currently for AJ Roseboro Team El Toro Loco. You guys know what to do when that music comes on. Let's get those zombie arms moving for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. The Kawasaki 450, his bike of choice for the 2026 season here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Making sure it's tuned in, ready to go. Coming down that ramp.
Nice save, Chandler. Make some noise for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
We got the nice smooth backflip there, courtesy of Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Let's get those scores locked in. We're coming to the end of this phase of the competition. We're going to find out who's going to take the win here in just a few moments with one competitor remaining. Let's see what you guys thought of Chandler Hyder, Zombie, 7.487, so 7th place right now in the best trick competition with one competitor remaining. And this rider is ready to add a little sparkle to the track. I'm talking about Cam Sepulveda. Team Sparkle Smash in the house. Come on, Buffalo. He needs you to make some noise. Oh, there we go. We got some confetti. Cam Sepulveda, could he be the one that stops Scott Murray's hot streak here? In the best trick competition, Scott Murray's been undefeated. Can Cam Sepulveda get the win?
Make some noise for Cam Sepulveda Sparkle Smash. And it is time to score at judgeszone.com. What did you think, Buffalo?
Taylor, all right, this is the battle of the KOD flips right now. Cam Sepulveda Sparkle Smash, Scott Murray Megalodon. It comes down to this one. All right, a 9.691 is the score to beat. The score for Sparkle Smashes. Close to a 9.297, second place, but that means the streak continues, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner once again, Scott Murray Megalodon.
Well, Buffalo, what do you say? Would you like to see more stunts, more tricks, more mania from FMX? Oh, Buffalo, come on. There's way more people in here tonight than there was this morning, and they were so much louder, so I'm going to ask again. Do you want more? That's what I'm talking about. Well, guess what? That's exactly what you're going to get. All 8 of these riders are going to give you something you can only see here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. So I'm going to count you down, and when they hit the sky, I don't even want to hear the bikes. I want to hear Buffalo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. These riders were selected from the best of the best in the world. And they're going to jump one more time for you fans here in Buffalo. It's been over 20 plus years since some of you have seen Monster Jam, and you're not only getting Monster Jam, you're getting Freestyle Mania.
Give it up one more time for our amazing riders here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. We told you they were the best in the business, and I think each and every one of them proved it down there on the track. Congratulations one more time to our 2 winners that are going to take to the pod in just a few moments. Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon, taking the win. We're going to hear from them again momentarily. One more time, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon, has now won 20 in a row. 20 in a row. Monster Jam fans, unheard of, unbelievable. Cam Sepulveda came close though, finishing in 2nd place. Let's see, David, it's time to chat with our winners.
Let's talk to these winners. Noah Bakken, Gravedigger, and Scott Murray Megalodon winning the upright trick competition. For Gravedigger, 8 valuable points. Noah, this is competition win number 10 for you and the upright trick. When you hear that number, Noah, what goes through your mind?
I didn't think it was that many. That's a good number, man. I couldn't have been more happy with that trick tonight. Teamwork makes the dream work. I know Weston's going to be out here soon, and Buffalo, you guys are amazing. I heard you guys cheering the whole time. Everyone's so loud in here, and I loved every second of it. Everyone did so good tonight. Thank all you guys.
Listen to this crowd. They are loving themselves. Some Gravedigger and, of course, Megalodon Scott Murray. And still undefeated 20 in a row since the beginning of Freestyle Mania. You have yet to lose one of these competitions. Scott, when you hear 20 in a row, do you feel pressure?
You know, I try to ignore that, but everybody keeps bringing it up. You know, I just can't say enough about my competitors. I mean, Cam's been stepping up, Drew, even Noah here has been stepping up. All the guys are riding so well, and it's such a blessing to be able to be here on Monster Jam and performing with my friends in front of you good people, spending your hard-earned money to be with us. So I'm so grateful, and you know, all glory to God. I got to give it up. I thank the Lord every day for being able to be here and keeping us safe. You know, this is a dangerous sport, and we're out here putting it on the line, and I'm just so glad that we're all safe and sound, and one more for the weekend, and we're doing well. I'm pumped.
That's right. Well said, Scott. Now we have Monster Jam Freestyle about to hit this track. What is your favorite part about Monster Jam Freestyle?
Oh, man, these guys just go off. They take these 15,000-pound trucks, 1,500 horsepower, put the right foot down till that thing pops, man. It's the most exciting part of freestyle about the Monster Jam Freestyle Mania Tour. Freestyle monster trucks going off. It's so awesome. Sit in your seats. It's ready to rock and roll.
Here we go, one more time. Let's make some noise for your winners, Scott Murray, Noah Bakken.
Congratulations one more time to our winners here of the best upright trick competition and the best trick competition. So I told you this earlier to keep an eye out on the leaderboard because things have moved a little bit. We got Team Gravedigger in the lead right now with 26 points, but only 2 points behind. You see Team Ringling Bailey Circuit bumped up to second place, and then we got a tie for third with Team El Toro Loco and Team Zombie with 19 points. Now we got one more competition coming your way, and that is the freestyle competition, all right? So here is where our drivers are gonna throw down their hottest freestyle performance. They have 60 seconds to do so. We're looking for the use of the ramps, creativity, technical moves, combination moves, and what I like to call the razzle dazzle wow factor. Now we're gonna get to that in just a few moments, but Taylor, I love this part of the event where you get to bring some friends to the desk. Who did you bring to the desk today?
Wouldn't you like to know, Christina? Monster Jam fans, meet Jameson and Chloe. All right, they are having their first time here at Monster Jam. They were having a blast. So Chloe, tell me, how much fun are you having here tonight?
A lot.
A lot. Jameson, what about you?
A lot.
A lot, of course they are. And you see, Chloe's got her unicorn glitter going on. Okay, so you were telling me you guys have so many Monster Jam trucks at home. Do you know how many?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're a little starstruck by ourselves. What was that?
My brother does.
Your brother does. That's right, Jameson. Do you know how many Monster Jam truck toys you have at home?
100.
100? Okay, let's make some noise for that. 100 Monster Jam trucks. And I think you guys are telling me, shout out to Mom, all right? Because Mom was able to make an entire wall out of all of those 100 Monster Jam truck toys.
Buddy, my brother only has it.
She's like, let the record reflect. She only did it for my brother. I'm still waiting on mine, all right? Way to call out Mom. Yeah, it's okay. But you know what? We're gonna play a game. And I think if you two can work together, you're gonna go home with your own Monster Jam truck toy. How does that sound? Thumbs up? Yeah, it does. All right, guys, it's time for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital helmet shuffle, all right? So listen up. We're gonna give you 3 helmets and 1 trophy. Let's look at the video board. We got 3 helmets and 1 trophy. I just need you two to keep your eye on the helmet that's holding the trophy. Here we go. They're watching it. Oh, it's not done yet. Oh. All right. We got people shouting out a bunch of different answers. Okay, Chloe, Jameson, talk to your brother, talk to your sister. Decide what number you think it is. They're discussing. They're consulting mom. Smart. All right, time's up. What's the number? What are we going with, guys? Three. Let's find out. That's good news. And that's even better news! Make some noise! Do you know what that means? That means you won! Yay! Yes, indeed. But, of course, you're going to go home with the bragging rights. Yes, you're going to tell all your friends, hey, I'm on YouTube, I'm at Monster Jam. But you're also going to tell them that you left out of here with a pretty epic prize. You two are going to go home with the Monster Jam Spin Master playset called Megalodon's Loop of Doom. But here's where it gets really exciting. Someone wrote all over it. Would you happen to know what that is? Jameson, do you think you know what happened there?
It's a racetrack with Megalodon.
That is correct. It is a racetrack with Megalodon, and it's signed by every single driver and FMX rider in here, just for the two of you, all right? So what do you think? Do you want to add that to the collection at home?
Yeah!
Yeah! Make some noise one more time for Chloe and Jameson. Guys, wait, bye.
Is this Monster Jam truck total? Not this time. You can go from wrecked to repaired. Now bring on the Monster Jam stunts. Conquer obstacles anywhere. Never fear the Monster Jam smash and bash. Look, driving while wrecked. Monster Jam wheelie. Wreck, repair, repeat.
Thank you guys so much. You're
All right, Buffalo, we're having a great time here, and I want to keep this energy going because I feel it here in the arena, all right? But I want each and every one of you involved right now because I've been on camera way too much. Taylor's been on camera, David, drivers, riders, everyone's been on camera. Do you guys want to be on camera? If you want to be on camera, I need you guys to dance it out. It's the dance cam time. Let's see those dance moves. Come on, Buffalo. Buffalo, you guys know how to party. Give yourselves a round of applause. You know, since we're in the partying mood, I think it's time for each of you to kick off our Monster Jam freestyle competition. So do me a favor, take out your phones, and then turn on those flashlights. And follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going. Now follow that beat.
we have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. First competitor out the gate here in the freestyle competition. You guys know what to do already. You've been pros this entire event. So go on over to judgeszone.com, scan the QR code, slide the BKT tire up or down, and let's get those scores locked in for our first competitor here in the freestyle competition. She's getting that helmet off. There she is, Monster Jam fans. Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. A 6.105 will be the score to beat in the freestyle competitions.
Buffalo, get ready for Ringling Ridley Circuit Freestyle.
She loved that one, Bree. It was wild, it was crazy. It had some epic big air throughout that. You can see it on the Super Glue to the Action replay. If you're listening to the song, it actually says, when Bailey hits the throttle, she's going for big air, and that's what we witnessed just now. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought. A 7.630, 7.630, which means we got a new leader and a new score to beat. We got Greg Duffy in the back cheering her on. Really excited about that one. And of course, little Bailey Circuit was down there on the track cheering her on. She loved it. So we love to see it here at Monster Jam in Freestyle Mania. They got a lot more competition though coming your way. 2 competitors down. We got 6 to go. And remember, we got 8 more points on the line. So we're going to continue with our next competitor. Taylor, you got some very special people to introduce the next competitor.
Very special indeed. We're hanging out here with the family of Tony Oates, the driver of JCB Digatron. We've got Brandy, his lovely wife and family. So Brandy, let's hype these people up because they're getting ready to get a really amazing performance.
Thank you. My husband is Tony Oates. This is his 2 little girls right here, his niece, his nephew, and I want everybody to cheer for Tony. 1, 2, 3, go Tony! Say go Daddy!
Go, Daddy!
Thank you so much.
He's lining up with that Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Coming down to the last 10 seconds here.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? JCB Digatron, Tony Oates, JudgesZone.com, 20 seconds on the clock.
Unbelievable freestyle run. With that Morgan & Morgan backflip, he did that with 10 seconds left on the clock, continued on. Got some air, went into the stoppie to complete the freestyle run. Tony, I'm not sure if you heard it, but your little girls right before you went out said, "Go Daddy!" It was the cutest little thing. All right, guys, let's see how this is reflected in the scores. Let's just take it up to that video board. 9.371. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. 9.371 with that. Tony Oates, JCB Digatron jumps to the top of the freestyle leaderboard. Coming up next, it's Michaela Telechka, Team Megalodon.
is open. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
All right, guys, let us know what you thought of Michaela Telechka, Team Megalodon, with that freestyle run. She took full advantage of that 60-second clock and all the different obstacles that are down there on the track. You can see it up there on that super glued to the action replay. So let's get those scores locked in for this competitor so we can continue on in the two skills challenge, in the freestyle competition at 6.564. 6.564 for Michaela Telechka, Team Megalodon. Coming up next, the rookie this season, it's Chucky Pocket, Classroom Crusher.
Put those hands together for Chucky Plunkin, Classroom Crusher. And now, let's get to scoring, all right? Go to judgeszone.com. It is that time once again. You all have been doing a great job of letting us know who you think should win. But this is Monster Jam Freestyle, so we need all hands on deck. Lock those scores in.
Taylor, that one had amazing variety, all right? So it had the big air, but it also had the really technical moves. He ended it on the back BKT tires with that nice wheelie. So again, great variety in that freestyle. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought of Chucky Pocket and Team Classroom Crusher. 7.498. 7.498 for Chucky Pocket and Team Classroom Crusher. Hope you guys are having an awesome time with us here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. As we come down to our final three competitors, it's all going to come down to this. Remember, 8 more points are on the line in pursuit of that BKT Overall Event Championship. Buffalo, I need you to get loud. I need you to get crazy. It's Fernando Martinez, El Toro logo, making his way from the pits, down the tunnel, and onto the track. I think he needs a little bit of encouragement, Buffalo. Come on, let him hear you!
and make some noise for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Get those scores in. Get those scores in.
All right, Monster Jam fans, if you thought that was wild, if you thought it was crazy, you gotta let us know. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, out of that Monster Jam truck. It's not a buffalo, but it is a bull, and it got buck wild out there. Let's see what you guys thought of Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. 8.608, he's thumbs up on that one. 8.608, second place currently in the freestyle competition. We got two more competitors ready to throw down on that track. He was your 2024 Breakout Driver of the Year. I'm talking about Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie.
Monster Jam fans, put those hands together for Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
All right, Monster Jam fans, that was a crazy one. Super Glue to the action replay up there on the video board right now. He got some epic air in that freestyle run. Obviously, you see that rollover happened. He left some time on the clock, qualifies for that score though. So let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com of Brandon Telechka with that zombie freestyle. Scores are coming in on that video board. Oh, at 8.713. And with that, Brandon Telechka jumps to second place here in the Monster Jam freestyle competition. All right, Monster Jam fans, we're gonna have a little bit of help from our JCB Dirt Squad right now to get that Monster Jam truck back on all 4 BKT tires. But I do have some incredible news. Right now, we do officially have our St. Jude Ambassador Team of the Night. And that is none other, actually, than Team Zombie. All right, so Brandon Telechka, Chandler Hyder going home as our St. Jude Ambassadors of the Night. And on top of all of that, Monster Jam fans, we have officially surpassed $15,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. So thank you guys so much. All that means is we're gonna keep pushing the envelope, all right? We're gonna keep pushing it now. And now tomorrow, we're going for $16,000. So again, thank you guys so much for your generous donations in pursuit of ending pediatric cancer here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. So again, each and every one of you, you are our Monster Jam family, and we could not do any of this without the passion, the drive, and the love of you Monster Jam fans. Buffalo, those bells mean one thing. Who's ready for Gravedigger?
scores for Gravedigger.
Our final competitor here in the freestyle competition. Take a look at that super glue glued to the action replay. Got some big air. It had stoppies. It had donuts. It had great variety. But did it have enough to take the freestyle win? We're going to find out. Scores are locked in. The score for Gravedigger is 9.199. Solid score. Second place. Well, that means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron. Buffalo, we've added up all the points. Your BKT overall event championship is the Black and Green Wrecking Machine, Team Gravedigger. Weston Anderson, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger with their 10th BKT overall event championship win of the 2026 season, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking for the series win, but we still got a lot more on this series of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Hope you guys had so much fun. We're going to say goodbye to all of our competitors here momentarily. You can see all of our riders making their way around the track here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Weston Anderson, Noah Bakken on those BKT tires. They're going to celebrate with a little bit of hardware in just a few moments. We're going to have some trophies in their hands. Again, celebrating their 10th BKT overall event championship win of the 2026 season. Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron with his 5th freestyle win. We're going to have an opportunity to hear from him as well in just a little bit. But David, let's hear from our winners.
Your overall event champions here, Team Gravedigger, Noah Bakken, Weston Anderson. This is your 10th. We have reached double-digit overall wins here. Noah, you are bringing it in the FMX portion. A lot of this is on you, my man.
Yeah, it's really awesome to be up here again. I really started to find my groove in the FMX Best Upright competition. Man, but I tell you what, we wouldn't have this trophy here if it wasn't for Weston, man. He's the best teammate a guy could ask for. In Buffalo, I love all you guys, man. Thank you.
And now, Weston, the teamwork is real. Noah, you've got Chandler, Billy back there, yourself. Let's talk about all that goes into winning this championship.
Man, there is so much more than just this truck right here, that steering wheel, and me in that thing. It takes a team, man. I got two of the best technicians in the back, Chandler West, Billy Medicine Crow. I cannot thank them dudes enough. We got a little bit of work ahead of us tonight. We broke an axle in freestyle, but that's all right. That's the Gravedigger way. Noah, thank you, man. You're the only one that brought home a win for Team Gravedigger today. This show's right here. Teamwork makes the dream work. Buffalo, we love you guys. We're back, baby. Monster Jam's back, Buffalo!
Keep it going for Team Gravedigger! And of course, we're gonna catch up on the track. We have Tony Oaks over here. Tony is joined by his family. He is your freestyle winner. Tony, we gotta talk to the people, man. They want to hear from their freestyle winner. This is a very special moment right here on the track. You have your family, your nieces, your nephews, your teammate. Tell the people what's on your mind.
Yeah, this is awesome. Honestly, I forgot that I won freestyle and got my whole family down here waving to the crowd. They're having a good time. The girls always love coming down and waving to all these awesome fans out here. So, man, it was, hey, somebody had to do it, you know. The backflip, we landed an awesome one earlier today, and this was a repeat of it. So, textbook backflips, and I'm really thankful for it. The good Lord was looking out for us tonight. Buffalo, if you like what you saw, we got one more tomorrow. Come on back. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Keep it it going one more time for Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron.
Congratulations to all of our teams here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. It truly has been like a beautiful homecoming back to Buffalo these last 3 events. And Tony said it himself, we got one more tomorrow. We got a pit party in the morning, followed by our 4th and final event. So if you had fun, come on back. We've had sold out events and it just keeps getting better and better and better. Taylor, I noticed you are not up here with me. I am missing you here at the desk, which means you gotta be in the stands.
Yeah, Christina, you would have guessed right. We're hanging out here in section 113 still. We got some Monster Jam fans. They're going over how exciting tonight was. They're like, oh, I'm going to watch it again on YouTube. I'm going to watch myself on YouTube. And some of them are even thinking about coming back, Christina. What about you? Are you going to be back tomorrow?
I'm gonna be back. Are you coming back?
Last I checked.
Last I was saying, we need you, okay? We need all 3 of us here, right? Because teamwork makes the dream work, even with us hosts. And guys, listen, I hope you had as much fun as we did. On behalf of David Milo down there on the track, Taylor and Olivia still hanging in the stands, I'm Christina Moore, and from all of us here at Feld Entertainment, Buffalo, that was Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.